We're going to play RuneScape. Now, RuneScape 3 has had many tutorials. This was the first one they had. And then they had the Ash Skeleton, and now they brought back tutorial. So we're going to compare the original to this one. So I've never played before. That's not true. I have. But the other options would have allowed you to skip the tutorial. So, yeah. Of course, both of those are after the character selection screen. On old school, I was unable to create the character, so I'll just have to use the in-game stuff to change character later on. So yeah. Anyway, so they start off left click and saying how to rotate. Here it's just click on the guy. Okay. So we're going to use the arrow keys to look around and see the guy there. And talk. Greetings, I see you are a new arrival to this land. My job is to welcome all new visitors, so welcome. In the revamped version, they changed it to World of Gillinor. You've already learned the first thing you need to succeed in this world, talking to other people. Getting around is easy. Yeah, you can talk to them. Left click the destination to walk there, left click the door to open it. Right click to see all options. So just reading through some of the supporting information on the website. There you can find helpful tips to help you on your journey. How much experience you've had with RuneScape? Wonderful. To continue, open that door over there. To answer, simply click the chosen. I am an experienced player, that is true, but basically we'll just do this. Wonderful, thank you. You'll notice a flashing icon. Please click on this to continue the tutorial. On the side panel you'll see a variety of options. Music and whatnot. Talk to the guy to continue. See, in this one it's just like, we already have settings, so you don't unlock it. So it's just like, go through the door. I'm glad you're making progress. Go through the door. There we go. Now we can go through the door. You can interact with many unseen by simply clicking right click and gizmo. Feel free to go to the next instruction. Alright, let's open this door. Follow the path to the survival expert. Remember, you can rotate by using the arrow keys. Now go outside, talk to the survival expert. I hate how RuneScape 3 does that. Okay. Did they change him from red to blue? They did. Huh. In the original, the survival expert was red, and the new one, she's blue. Okay. Talk to the survival expert. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Brianna. I'll teach you about the skills you need to survive. Or, my job is to teach you a few survival. First off, you're going to start with the most basic survival skill of all, making a fire. There are many skills you can train. The more you practice, the better you get. He gives you a tinderbox and a bronze axe. And now you have access to the inventory. See, in this one, you already have access to the inventory. Or no, we don't, not yet. You get the skills first, instead of the bag first, in the new one. And then she's saying, go to cut down a tree. I'm going to tell you about wood cutting, fishing, fire ranking, and cooking. Let's start with wood cutting. Chop a tree until you get logs in your backpack. You see, it doesn't say that in this. In this one, it's just chop down a tree. Please wait. Character's now attempting to sit back. Does all the work. And get some logs. I'll chop down tree in RS3. Please wait. Your character's now with the hatchet on your tool belt. Sit back while it does a log work. Okay. Oh. Yeah, now you have access to the bag. Oh, these umbriel chests, that's Twitch Prime loot. If you link your RuneScape account, there are 2 guaranteed super prizes from Treasure Hunter. So, you get some logs. Cool. And it's like, well done. Make a fire, and you can next use the tinderbox. Okay, so see, in the old one, it's just like, just use the tinderbox on the logs. You gain some experience. Now you get the stats. But in this one, you have to talk to them. Very good, now put those logs to use. Light the logs to make a fire. Not so close to me, please. I don't want you to burn me. Yeah, in the old one, you could just do it wherever. Oops. Sorry. You managed to make a fire and gain experience in the fire making skill. Well done. Next, we need food in our bellies. We'll need something to cook. There are shrimp in the pond. Let's get you and cook some. Well done. You can cook food on a fire. If you're ever injured, eating food will restore your health. We need something to cook. There's some shrimp in the pond. Let's go and catch some. And then he gives you the net. Whenever you see bubbles in the water, there's probably some good fishing to be had there. Okay. First, light a fire. See, in this one, it's self-explanatory. I mean, it's... Alright, we'll light another fire then. And then it just tells you cook the shrimp. Oh no, you burnt it. So now you talk to the survival. You caught some shrimp. Let's cook it. You can cook your shrimp on a fire. Fire's gone out, make some new ones. So that is what we are going to do. And we're gonna light it. Oh, you're too close to something to the south. I accidentally burned the shrimp. Oh, you burnt your shrimp? Don't worry, it's happening and you'll burn food less often. This is normal. I mean, you don't even have to... You don't even talk to the expert. It just, it's like, okay, just go do it. And this one, you have to do that. Okay, so success. Alright, we're going to go catch some more shrimp. La 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 la. You successfully cooked the shrimp. Oh, and you don't even need to tell her that you're finished. You move on. And this one, oh, well done. You have some food to eat whenever you feel poorly. I've taught you all I can about wood making, fire making, and fishing. Open the gate and he'll tell you about cooking. Alright, so let's... Oops. Alright, so let's open this. Okay, okay. So there's the gate. Let's open it. The mini map shows you. Okay. Find your next instructor. Okay. Alright. Okay, like it. Okay, it's more natural chef looking. Alright, so let's talk to Master Chef here. Ah, welcome, newcomer. I'm Master Chef Lev. I will teach you to cook food truly fit for a king. Teach you truly fit for a king. I already know how to cook. When you taught me just now. You call that cook? Oh, extra ha-has. Some shrimp on an open log fire. Oh, no, I'm gonna teach you to find out how to cook bread. You're much more likely to burn your food if you cook on a log fire out in the open. You should cook at a range whenever you can. And now I'll teach you to find out how making bread. Gives you empty and flour. Fill the bucket, then use it and then bake it into on my range. Without music. So there's our... To make dough. Alright, so to make dough, you just use the pot of flour. Oh, wait. Oh, right. And the old one then give you the bucket. And the new one, you actually have to fill up your bucket. Now we can combine our... We make some bread dough. And then you use the bread dough on the range. Well done, your first loaf of bread. As you gain experience, you'll be able to make other things like pies and cakes and even kebabs. Now you got the... Let's move on. Click on the flashing icon to see the jukebox. And in the new one, we're gonna cook at the range. Cook, please. Cook it. And then, of course, you have to talk to him. Ah, nothing smells like the smell of freshly baked bread. Be sure to carry food on your adventures. If you're injured, eating is the best way to feel better. There's all sorts of food you can cook with the right ingredients and a high enough cooking skill. Pies and cakes and stews. You can even churn cream and butter or brew your own mead. You'll be a master chef before you know it. Now, to the next area with you. Music's already unlocked. No, it's not. You don't get music yet. I don't think you get music till you get to the mainline and the new one. That's okay. So they'll explain the music stuff. Alright, so let's go through the door. Follow the path to the home of the quest guide. So we're about 40% done. Emotes. Also locked. Oh, go ahead and try one out. It's only a short distance. Well, they tell you to activate run. Oh, that's another way you can do it. Red arrow. To here. Oops. Alright, so there's our quest guy. Let's go in. Okay. Talk to the quest guy and he'll tell you about quests. Ah, welcome, adventure. I'm here to tell you all about quests. Let's start by opening the quest list. And now, you're on my quest list. Melissa, talk to the quest guide for an explanation. Now that you have the journal open, I'll tell you about it. At the moment, all quests are shown in red means you have not started them yet. And conflicting hunting down dragons. He sounds so much more makes him sound so much more interesting than this one. Yeah, you may find some adventure in the cave under my house. When you start a car... Okay, see, he gives a more thorough explanation in the original. Except for the star. There's the dragon things. There's a lot more I can tell you. You have to experience the thrill. You may find some adventures in the cave under my house. Alright. So we will do that. Mining and smithing. Now let's get a weapon. Don't panic. Make the first weapon yourself. Oh wow, they really changed him. Talk to the mining instructor. Greetings, my name is Denzik. I'm a miner by trade. I'm in the rocks containing tin and copper ore. Hi there, you must be new around here. So do I call you newcomers, seems so impersonal. Let's turn down the music there. I'd rather call you man. You can call me Chibanya 2018. Okay then, my name is Dezik. I'm a miner by trade. Let's prospect some of the rocks. Okay, see, in the original you had to identify the rocks before you could mine them. This one's like, oh, they're just tin and copper. It's tin. Try prospecting the brown ones. This is important because if you don't know what a mineral is based on the color, Oh, well, of course it tells you. See, it just says mine rocks, so you kind of have to. This is like, okay, mine copper. Alright, so let's talk to the mining instructor. I prospected. One's tin, the other is copper. Absolutely right. These can be smelted to make bronze. Mine one of each, and we're going to smelt and smith a melee weapon for you. So now that you know that the ore, why don't you ever go and mine some tin and ore? You need this. Oh, that's on the tool belt, by the way. This one's like mine them both. You managed to find some tin. Now you need some copper. And now you gotta talk to him. You show the miner. Great, a bronze is an excellent, most insufficient, but it's perfect for a beginner. The better. Now see, this is nice to know. Well, so why did I want to mine the ore? You can use the smithing to melt it into. Furnaces are expensive to build and maintain, so there's not many. I suggest you find a furnace. Remember its location for future use. Now, smelt that into a bar of metal. You have to actually right-click and use. You can still right-click and use smelt furnace. Smith, you get a bronze bar. Done. You've made bronze bar. Let's show you to the instructor. How do I make a weapon out of this? So how do I make a weapon out of a bronze bar? Oh, that's very specific. When you use the metal on the anvil, you choose what you want to smith, as long as you have a high enough smithing level and the correct number of bars. You'll be needing this a hammer. Yep. The higher smith. See? He did a very good mining smithing explanation in the new one. Try smithing a bronze dagger at the anvil. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. A bronze dagger. Now, you can. Originally, you could only do dagger, and the remake here, you can make whatever, as long as you have the right level. You could actually potentially leave Tutorial Island with full bronze in the remake. In the original, you can only get it to level 3. Now, that's only for. Now, mining, wood cutting, all that jazz. The max you can scale it up to is 3 for fishing, fire making, wood cutting. That's still max 3 in this, like this one. So we're gonna smith a bronze dagger. And it's saying to move on. And in the new one, you must show him. Now that you've made a weapon, you're ready to learn about combat. You cannot change the combat setting in the tutorial. Yeah. I was gonna set it to legacy mode combat, so it's the same as this one. Alright, so we'll go through the gate. And learn about combat. He's level 146. Hi, my name is Jabon. My name is Mewtwo. To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I'm Ivanka, the Grey Swordsman. Do I look like I care? You're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I am Ivanka, the greatest swordsman alive, and I'm here to teach you the basics of combat. Here's how you wield a weapon. You'll barely do any damage with your bare hands. Let's start by wielding that butter knife you're carrying. Left click to wield it. Now we have access to the inventory. And we still don't have access to music or emotes. Left click the plan. Okay. So we left click and we left click. And now, yeah, and then they're going to tell you to set up the action bar. That's if you want to use that combat style. You can always change it to this combat style. Oops. I did. Oh. Examine. View equipment status. Oh. Oh, they want to show you that. I'm surprised they didn't tell you about that in here. Oh. There it is. Summary. It's locked. We can't view it yet, which is kind of very good. That little butter knife. Here, take these. I'm going to tell you how to unequip. Now you don't get this in the new one. I'm not kind enough to give you a sword and shield. It's like, just use your dagger. You'll be fine. And then I'll have the different styles. I mean, you can choose that later. So for now, we'll just kill a rat. Open the gate, and we're gonna go kill a rat. And we can take its bones and bury him. Well done, you made your first kill. I'm gonna take the bones. I'll bury him. Alright. So, we've killed our first rat. Well done, you defeated your first monster. I did it, I killed a giant rat. I saw you're better at this. Now that you've grasped basic sword, let's move on to ranged. There's a lot more to combat, including ranged and magic. When you get to the mainland, you should check out the Combat Academy in Lunbridge. So he's like, I'm just gonna give up. Just learn on your own. I'm not gonna give you anything to help you out. For now, you've finished. Return and continue your journey. No, we have not. We have not finished. We've got to equip the bows and arrows and attack a giant rat. To melee. Alright, we'll move on. the ladder we go. Oops, too far. Now, this is kind of interesting. It's just a door here. This is a vault door. And see, originally you could just open this and go here. Yeah, it's a vault, but you can't do anything with this. In the new version, it's just like, no, you're not going out, you're not getting through there. It actually looks more like a bank now. And they changed the banker from a man to a single woman. And instead of 2 booths, it's only 1 booth. Okay. Okay. So we need... Oh, we're stuck here. We're stuck in the vault, guys. Yeah, so they're telling you to use the bank booth. You can pause it off if you want. This is your bank box. And then they're going to tell you about the poll booths. Poll booths for future 70s guild pretendant. That is for old school. Now, yeah, the flag will let you know when you're invited to vote in a poll. And those are the current running polls. Well, when RS2 originally came out, it didn't have that, but that's nice to know. So let's talk to the financial advisor. Hello, who are you? I am the financial advisor. Tell people how to make money. How can I make money? How can you make money? Quite. It's like, money is useful. You can buy things from brand exchange. He just specifically says, I don't want to crap them. Full coins is kept in your money pouch. There's no money pouch in here. Kind of 0. There are 3 basic ways: skilling, combat, and trade. Let's start with combat. You drop items. The next way is quick quests. Any enemies drop when they die, you can sell in the gym. So gym. By getting high level in cooking, you can create and gather your own and sell for pure profit. You can create and catch your own items and sell for pure profit. I'll come back if you'd like to go over this again. See, they didn't even bother to say, hey, your backpack can get full. And now you can use your bank. So we'll deposit all. You can't get those. The bread chests. We'll open those later. So now we go through the door. And now we get to talk about prayer. Yeah, I know. You can get to level. You can only get to level 3 on Tutorial Island, both versions. Why even have a talk to Brother Brace? Good day, brother. My name's. Hello, I'm Brother Brace. I'm here to tell you about prayer. And now we have access to our prayer menu. active prayers. Enemy. See, this is important. They don't tell you this in this. They don't tell you about bones at all. Prayers were drained. Find an altar by praying. Oh, here. They tell you. They specifically tell you about. They just put in info. He didn't bother to say it. That's kinda. I'm also the community officer. It's my job to tell you about friends and ignore a list. Now we have access to the friend list. This is your friend list. And that's the ignore list. Good, now you have both things to tell you a little about. You can add people and remove people. Red's online, greens. Are there rules on in-game behavior? Are there rules for how I should behave? Yes, you should read the rules of conduct on the website to make sure you're gonna. He's like, the original is like, yeah, just go look it up. And this one, they're actually specific. Always be courteous. Remember, adventures are real people. Now, see, that's good explanation. Keep that in mind. Oh, there it is. Be careful. Remember, are real people. If you go around abusive and causing, you could end up being the one in trouble. You almost finished with Peace Be With You, oh, I got rid of that. So we go through the door to our final instructor. Yeah, summon, that's not old school. That's... Okay, now this... Okay, let's talk to Mr. Magic Instructor. Good day, your journey is nearly at an end. Hello. Yeah, your journey is at an end. Before you can... Let's start by opening your spell book. Open up your final menu. Currently you can only count. Let's try it out on one of those chickens. This is your cards. Magic skill. Great runes. With low magic, you must wield the magic and cast combat spells. You'll begin your adventure in Lumbridge Kingdom. He's like, I'm not even gonna teach you. But in this one, now you can get level 3. To get level 3 magic, what you have to do is drop the ruins, get some more from him before defeating the chicken. Otherwise, you're all finished. I'll give you a reasonable number of ruins when you leave. And then you ask if you want to go to the mainland. I suggest you complete Blood Pact in Lumbridge. I'm going to deactivate the protective spells around the island so you can home tele. You have a mentor that arrives who lives in Traveling. Should you need guidance, he'll be able to contact. And so then they tell you. And then on this one, were you planning to become an Iron Man? Nah. When you get to, you'll find yourself in the town of Lumbridge. If you want a big staff, there's also many tools willing to teach. For all infos, visit the website. And that's it. And this one you have to actually tell it. So we'll do that. So yeah, that's the Tutorial Islands. The remake and the original. in RS3, then they've got this little path. What is it again? Path system. Yeah, the path system stuff. Anyway. To conclude this episode, I'm gonna open up my Twitch Prime loot. See what we get. 2 guaranteed super rare items. And offhand, that's bad. Oh, just to see potential loot. This is everything you can get from these chests. A huge loot chest. Why would I want that? Aiming for that 200 mil, man. 200 mil would be nice. Please don't give me junk. Please don't give junk. Watch it be junk. Another junk. I don't use crossbows. Okay, these things are untradeable. Well, that's my loot. And that is Tutorial Island. If you would like to see more RuneScape or old school RuneScape videos, be sure to leave a like or comment saying, hey, I want to see more RuneScape 3, or I want to see more old school RuneScape. This is Because Gamer signing off.